It's your first mock, you have time. Just practice on letting a 78 RPM record play on 45.
Composure. Yes, sir. Will do.
How do you think you have fared and why?
So I think it was quite decent. I couldn't answer a few questions. So other than that,
Not relevant at all what you couldn't answer. Now let me address the real problem. Somebody has obviously told you to keep your hands clamped.
sir, this is my first mock, so I think
All
it's
right,
really-
nobody has told you. Excellent. We are on as we say, green
I'm
field.
surprised. It's your first mock.
Yes, sir. I'm just beginning.
So which is also bringing me to address the issues as I see them. You're not supposed to keep them like this.
Okay.
You right at the when I said that an interview is over, then you started gesticulating a bit. You're such a good debater. You're supposed to use your hands to express as you would be doing
Yes.
in a real debate, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So what's stopping you?
Uh,
Okay, let me put it this way. Your eyes, your face, your smile, your head, everything and your words, they are all moving in a certain way. Why not your hands?
yes, sir.
Everything has to be in sync. So keep your hands comfortably as you work, but please use it to gesticulate. You will be able to emphasize your points better. Secondly, you're still in the student debater mode
Okay, sir.
where what is that interruption round? The moment you interrupt, somebody presses a bell and then you take over. Just a minute.
Yes.
You're still in that mode. Please understand, this is a place where within 15 seconds, you're not supposed to give a barrage of words. You're supposed to give your replies crisply with the best part of your answer coming out right in the beginning. Ordinarily, how you do in a debate with 5 minutes, you start with the premise and introduction, this, that, and then you come to the best part of your points towards second or third minute. Here you have 15-20 seconds. My advice, considered advice, is that you don't start immediately after the question's over, right? Pause, think about the question, its essence, though you are able to catch that meaning very well, and frame the answer mentally so that the best part is given right in the beginning, 10-15 seconds, in relaxed manner. There's no hurry.
Okay, sir.
It will actually, if you practice it a bit, you'll find that you are able to give far better, crisp and pointed replies, which are extremely expressive,
Okay, sir.
right? So even if you have to, for example, give 1, 2, 3 points, think for a second which is the best part. Give that first. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And by the way, that public execution thing, you have aced it.
I'm quite surprised that this is your first interview. You have come out as a very competitive candidate. When is your interview?
So 21st of March.
21st of March. Good. So, I mean, whatever the chairman has said, obviously they are very, very important and that will enhance your performance. But other than that, I would only say that you have to note each key word written in your DAF and see what kind of general questions can come. The questions that I asked you about French language is a very simple, common kind of question. And it is very profound because there is a very significant change in the grammar of French language. Just keep working on the keywords of your DAF and try and link them with current affairs, whatever is happening around you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
See, this just before you take over. You see, you are at that point of being a very good candidate, an excellent candidate, but we would like you to really excel. So don't mind if you are spending a little time and being a little more critical than we ordinarily do. Please, sir.
You are come as a very enthusiastic person, full of energy. Keep that thing. But you speak very fast.
Okay, sir.
Try to bring little calmness. Now, otherwise, we tell the people to bring energy to the table. Now we have to give the first advice to bring little calmness on the table.
You're intimidating the rest of us.
But I like the passion in her.
That is good.
That passion is very good.
Enthusiasm, energy, keep it up. keep it. Don't try to taper it. Little calmness and and give a moment to think that whatever you said. You just immediately you jump to reply. However, your answers were good.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong in the answer, but you could have given little better answer and little crisp answers. That is the only advice.
See, typically you said doing dog breeding at home. That would not have escaped if you had weighed your words carefully before speaking. Okay, in enthusiasm you can come out with it, but don't give a chance for someone to trap you. Please, sir.
Otherwise, very good candidate, keep it up. Just no need to change much of your. Okay.
Just slow down. Yeah.
I would also say overall very good personality, and obviously your background, extracurricular activities at college, and all give you confidence in speaking. Because you have to adapt it, as Chairman said, to a situation where you have very senior, distinguished people who can see through you, X-ray vision, right? So speak in a certain way that there is substance. When I did engage you a lot on the dog aspect, because that is a kind of trap you have set for the others. The way I said, if you didn't put just dogs or canine something, but you put dog care and dog walking. So it limits to at home what you do with your dogs. But then sometimes it can be very shallow also. It can actually suggest to me that you're a very shallow person. All you do is at home with your dogs, right? But try to build a little buffer around that. As we said, there are indigenous breeds, right? And then you have this stray dog court judgments are there, right?
Yes.
On feedings. I think they have allowed feeding of stray dogs. So that is that the dog care business is a huge burgeoning industry. In mythology also, the Pandavas' last journey, right? Who was with Yudhishthira till the end? The last, the dog, no, Dharma,
Okay.
right?
His father actually.
Yeah. So these are the interesting tidbits to add a little flesh. So if you're, it's not that you're trapping us, but the reverse, that you may be trapped into this conversation and then found out to be very shallow. So build a little flesh around that your knowledge and all that, right? Otherwise, keep it up.
I have one more comment to make. if you
Please,
allow
please,
me.
please. We are.
This is only because this is your first mock.
Yes.
You see, the panel, you have come here for a personality test. It is not the test of your knowledge. Here it didn't happen, but suppose in a real interview you are not able to answer 3, 4 or 5 questions in a row, that does not mean that interview is not good.
Yes.
All right? Each question is being put to you to find out certain aspect of your personality. If you are flustered because of not answering some questions, that means you are unable to take pressure.
Yeah.
You cannot work in crisis. All right? And the second thing is, when you came in, you can be tested there as well. You seemed in a hurry to take your chair. So wait after greeting, wait for the chairperson to say, take your seat or please sit down or something. All right? That's all I have.
I would only say that, what Mr. Chairman and my colleagues have added, you show very good energy, a very pronounced competitive spirit. Just temper it with a little bit of maturity. There's certain officer-like qualities.
Yes, sir.
They should come out.
It's your first mock. You have time. Just practice on letting a 78 RPM record play on 45.
Composure. Yes, sir. Will do.
And always aim for giving a 15-second reply with not so much of words as ideas. Okay? And then you have aced it. There are quite a few of them which I really like. There's Afghanistan, for example, the chair will ask you about Afghanistan. There's something totally opposite to what you think.
Right, sir.
So be prepared for it. You are a debater, you have said so. So you can expect more of such controversial questions.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they said, okay, justify halala. All sorts of controversial things. So be prepared for it. Okay?
Yes.
All the best. Carry on.
Add that to your school motto, be prepared.
Yes.
Carry on. All the best.
Thank you.
Good luck.